Hello, ladies. Happy Monday. I'm recording this on Sunday night, so I look a little bit like a bedraggled post church and running around all day. Hair mess, and my room is messy. Oh, this is really falling out. Anyway, I don't know why I'm fixing it because I'm literally going to take my clothes off and put pajamas on in 3 minutes. But I wanted to talk to you today about something that I just wrote about on my fitness page for tomorrow that comes to mind over and over again. And that is that every single person in this group has a hard circumstance that they're dealing with. I don't know all of them intimately, but I know most of them from most of you. I really do. And I know that we all have things that are challenging. It may be being a new parent. It may be having children that are ill. It may be having another family member that's ill, that's going through a hard time. You could be like me, dealing with infertility. You could have difficult challenges in marriage, like job situations. There are so many things. Past history of eating disorder. We have like a whole litany of things that are really hard. And I am not devaluing anyone's hard circumstance because, listen, we get dealt hands in life of cards that are like, seriously, like this is what I got. I feel that way about 90% of my life, honestly. So there are all of these things that can become really challenging and really overwhelming if we choose to focus on them. But there's a quote I love, and it is, "The grass is greener where you water it." The grass is greener where you water it, ladies. So we can sit around and we can feel sorry for ourselves, and we can feel disappointed in the track that our life has taken. We can feel frustrated about our situation. I mean, I feel frustrated all the time. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I don't. But I also know that, if taking this grass analogy, if I do nothing but focus on the grass being greener in my neighbor's yard, my grass dies. It dies, and I am left standing in a yard that looks like something out of the Beverly Hillbillies, and I'm wondering what the heck happened to my life and what happened to all of the things that I felt were really good. And I'm going to get a little personal with you here, but this has happened to me in a lot of ways, and I'm working on, rebuilding that and getting my grass back to green. And right now I feel like it's like light green. It's not quite vibrant emerald green, but one of the places that I really struggle with this is in my faith, and it has nothing to do with like my actual faith. It has everything to do with my culture of faith, which is no one's fault, and it's not anything to do with faith, like doctrine of faith or anything. It just has to do with the fact that I live in an area where it's like tons and tons of kids, and I've let that impact my life because I have a really hard time being around children, and it's inevitable. It's inevitable. And so I've chosen to, instead of water my own spiritual grass over the past few years, to stare at other people's yards, to stare at things that they have, to stare at their children and their families, and to feel so deprived of that in my own life that I've completely neglected my own spiritual grass to the point that I feel like it's a problem, and it's something I'm having to work very, very hard on to get back to that point of feeling like it's lush and green and vibrant and really an amazing thing. And I think this applies in all areas of our lives, guys. Like, it most definitely applied to my health and fitness. Oh my gosh. Like, I spent all of my time looking around at other people and thinking like, wow, they're in great shape, or wow, that person just ran a half marathon after they trained for it for 6 months. Well, too bad I can't do that. I'm just going to sit here and kick my dead grass around. Like, that's where I was. I was just thinking, well, I'll just sit here and continue to watch Netflix and drink Coke and eat things that I know are not helping me and making me feel worse and worse, but I'm not going to focus on my own stuff. I'm just going to focus on what everyone else has and sit here and feel sorry for myself. And I'm not saying that we don't have a pity party every once in a while, because that's human, but I am saying that living in a yard of dead grass is your controllable thing. It's your decision to control that or not control it. It's hard. I don't want to say it's not, but it's true. It's so true. Because the minute I started focusing on watering my own grass, and it started with health and fitness and then translated into every other aspect of my life. So the minute I focused on starting to work out, on eating better, on making as many good choices as possible, not being perfect, but on making those choices for myself that just felt good and made me feel better, I noticed my grass growing back. There were blades of green shooting up amongst the dead brown stuff, and I suddenly felt more inclined to take care of it. And I felt more inclined to work to cultivate that and to bring my grass back to life. And it makes a difference. The grass is greener where you water it. That is the truth. It's not greener on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it. And it's true, and I swear to you, it makes the biggest difference when you stop focusing on things other people do to you, on things that you have done in your past, because that's gone and you can't change that. All you can do is move forward. You can stop focusing on what you feel is unfair, because every day of my life I could sit around and say, it is so unfair that I don't have a baby. I'm just going to be honest with you. I feel that sometimes. I really do. But I can focus on that, or I can say, you know what? I was blessed with this and this and this, and I was blessed to even have grass to water in the first place, so I'm going to water it, and I'm going to take care of it, and I'm going to make it the best thing I want, even if I'm not living in the ideal neighborhood, or even if I'm not living in my dream house. I'm going to water this grass, and I'm going to make it beautiful, and then I'm going to work towards changing the things that I don't like. Maybe I'll re-landscape. Maybe I'll buy grass in a different area and then work on cultivating that. But I have to work on this first. And it changes you. It changes you when you do that. And this is 100% applicable to our health and fitness, because we can sit around being jealous. I used to be that girl. I used to be that girl who would go out like in her sweatpants and stuff. And not that I still don't do that. Please know that I'm a proud supporter of sweatpants and messy hair. But like, I used to go out, like I'd go to the Walmart nearby and I'd see this cute mom all dressed up with her kids, and I would sit there and I would just be like, oh, look at that woman. She thinks she's so much better than me in her cute outfit with her cute children. And like, look, she's so in shape. Oh, she's like a size 2. And I would get pissed at her, and I would form an irrational dislike of that woman who I didn't even know because of the way she looked, because all I was doing was focusing on her grass in her yard and seeing that mine, feeling like mine didn't measure up. Well, guess what? Yours measures up because you're you. And you're awesome. And you have that grass, and it is your responsibility to freaking take care of it. And if it's health and fitness we're talking about, then you got this body, and it's your body, and it looks like it looks, but it is your responsibility to take care of that. Stretch marks, saggy stomach skin, back chub and all. Like, I'm just telling you. If you got back fat that rolls up under your bra, amen, sister, so do I. But that doesn't mean that I can't go and work out for a half hour a day. And it doesn't mean I have to sit here and be jealous of my neighbor. What it does mean is that I have a chance to work on my own crap. That's what it means. I love you. I'm telling you this because I love you. That's our Motivational Monday. You tell I'm feeling a little sassy tonight. But seriously, the grass is greener where you water it. So that is your Motivational Monday post. It's also goal setting day. Woohoo! So we're going to go ahead, and this week, in addition to sharing results on Friday, we are also going to share, did we meet our goal? Did we meet each of our goals that we set for the week? And we're going to go through and talk about it on Friday. So today, you are going to share breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. You're going to share your workout, share what Shaco you had, and share your goals for this week in the comments. And I love you, ladies, and you're wonderful. And start watering your grass. Start now. There is no reason why you can't start watering today. Love you.